Hi there folks, Fixrovia Q&A time. Question put before us was, is there an easy way to make sure that my team and I get everything done? There is. It's actually one that we have created over the past 20 years of working with people. One of the biggest problems that you get, and especially when you're kind of working with a small and dynamic environment, is one of the reasons why things fall over is not necessarily always due to like a lack of funding or to lack of kind of like general talent. A lot of the time it's because there was a lack of communication. People didn't know who needed to do what by when. Now I'm pretty sure that you can think of a dozen occasions. In fact, there may be even things going on around you in your business right now where you just know that there's not enough communication in terms of who needs to do what and by when. And so what we have done over the past 20 years is basically to create a system which details who needs to do what by when. And it's really important that when you're managing lots of people, that you're able to have clarity, you're able to have communication, but also for you personally, that you're able to get all of this stuff out of your head. If you are at the moment experiencing stress, if there is the nagging doubt in the back of your brain that says what you're doing at the moment is not the most important thing that you could be doing, obviously you're watching this video at the moment, and that's pretty important, but as a general rule, if you know that there's lots of stuff that you should be doing, and it's all kind of gathered around you in little ring binders and other bits and pieces, if it's not one central place where you can just dump stuff, you can then filter it so that you can see it nice and easily. Your team can then filter it as well, so that there's one picture of what done looks like, what doing looks like, and who needs to do what. If you don't have that, then you're kind of managing in a very, very chaotic environment. And it causes you a lot of stress, and it causes just things to fall over. It means you don't get the results which you and your team are probably capable of, if only you could organise it a little bit better. So what we want to do is we want to share something with you called the Taskmaster system. This is a system that we have used to run, literally desert expeditions, national business summits, website builds, international conferences, e-commerce systems. But we also use it on a regular daily basis just to manage all of the little projects that we do. So it's perfect for all the miscellaneous to-dos, it's perfect for all the little projects that you've got going on all at once. It allows you to prioritise everything that you are doing, it allows you to prioritise what your team's doing, it allows you to once a week go through and just make sure that you're taking all of the actions that you need to be for all of your different projects. And it's very, very, very simple to use. Regardless of your people's level of technical expertise, they can use this within about 5 minutes of training. It's free. It's not a complicated system. It actually uses, we tend to use Google Docs, their Excel version, because you can literally put it up there. You can share it with people across the planet, as many people as you want, and it's just a very, very powerful way of getting everything done. And it's not necessary, because it's not a complicated tool. The beauty of the system comes in the way that you use it. So have a look on our site. There is a link through to the Taskmaster system. If you've got something whereby you've got slightly more complicated projects which you're looking to handle, then you might want to have a look at our other guide, which is how to simply manage complex projects. Because that kind of like zooms out from, with a lot of smaller projects, it's like you kind of know roughly what you need to do. It's, for us, a project is anything which has multiple steps involved, where you just need to like make sure that everybody who needs to do something knows what it is that they need to do. When you get into a situation whereby you are running a larger and more complex project, then there is a kind of structure that you need to have on board. There are certain areas where you need to check as the project evolves, are we still delivering what we said we were going to set out to deliver? Are we missing anything? Okay, are we going to go over budget? Are we tracking everything correctly? And again, for a lot of people, especially in SMEs, there seems to be no difference between, there's no happy medium between just running everything off like an A4 ring binder and having like a massively complicated task management system or a project management system. And what we've done here is we've basically created Taskmaster is for just literally small projects and to-dos, so everything you do on a daily basis gets dumped onto that. And then the simply manage and deliver complicated projects it's almost like a project management system for people who are not project managers, and you can scale it up and make it as complicated or as simple as you wish. So we've got the links for those guides below. So have a quick look at those. I hope that they will assist you. They certainly have assisted a lot of other people. If you have any other questions, then please give us an email at support@fixrovia.com, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.